Hello. I am one of millions of Malaysians who are concerned with where our nation is headed. Things just don't seem right. Like me, you must be having a sense that things aren't going in the right direction. I want to spend a few minutes to talk to you about your family and your future. How do you see the future? Is it bright or gloomy? Are any of the 12 items listed here important to you? In 1990, they were promised us by Dr. Mahathir under Wawasan 2020. When Dr. Mahathir retired and Badawi took over, Wawasan 2020 was replaced by Islam Hadari. When Najib took over, Islam Hadari was discarded and replaced with One Malaysia. Do we change slogans every time we change a PM? Looking beyond the slogans, is UMNO BN the solution or the problem? Consider price trends. Subsidies were partially withdrawn recently. How does it affect you? For over 40 years, we were told inflation lies between 2 to 4%. Is this true? Food is up 5% every year. What we got for 60 cent in 1969 costs more than 4 ringgit today. And Chinese tea is extra. What if GST is imposed or subsidies removed totally? Cars. We have been paying more than double what the US is paying because of protection for Proton and APs for cronies. And prices have gone up by more than 7% per year. But the Americans are earning 8 times more. Houses. Everyone dreams of owning a house. In 1970, a fresh graduate could buy a house with 4 years of salary. Today, the same house will take 28 years to pay off. Our parents have to pay the down payment for us, and we spend the rest of our working lives to pay it off. How is it, after 40 years, things are much worse? We are supposed to be headed for developed nation status, not going downhill. What is the result? We stay in smaller houses, we live further away for cheaper housing, we waste more time commuting, our earning power drops. Can it get worse? You bet. This is a typical pyramid of power with the lower class at the bottom and the ruling class at the top. A simple test for good government. Is the middle class expanding or shrinking? Malaysia's pyramid is quite obvious. A pagoda-shaped pyramid. Our middle class is shrinking. 3 million have migrated due to lack of education and economic opportunities. Another 3 million were brought in from Philippines and Indonesia through Sabah under Project M. Furthermore, the drop in purchasing power pushed millions from the middle class to the lower class. If this trend continues, we are headed for a failed state like Myanmar. Evidence of the Myanmar middle class is all around us. We see them running our restaurants. By 2020, we will be an exporter of maids and laborers. The root cause of our problems is a small fringe group of extremists controlling the levers of power that we call the politico-civil service complex. They control everything. They eat the meat while leaving the bones to us. This has resulted in Malaysia achieving half of the 12 criteria of a failed state. It means we are halfway there. It may not be so obvious when we measure income in ringgit. Try gold. In 1970, an Amma earned 0.476 ounces of gold per month. Today, our children who graduate from university are worse off. they only earn 0.425 ounces of gold per month. In fact, half an ounce of gold matches the European standard for poverty in Malaysia. It is 2,000 ringgit per month household income, and 40% of households live below that level. Look at the chart. We had 40 years of NEP, which was supposed to eradicate poverty irrespective of race. 42% of Malays, 24% Chinese, 31% Indian, and 82% Orang Asli, Orang Asal live below the poverty level. Clearly, the NEP has failed us. What happened? Three things are killing us: inflation, foreign labor, and corruption. We are squeezed from top and at the bottom.